Hey everyone, and welcome to another video, and it's going to be a very interesting video. I have a couple of different things to talk about. Mainly I'm going to be talking about the no DRM on Xbox One. That's freaking crazy. Now, I thought it would only be appropriate to, make a video talking about this, because I made a video when I was talking about E3 and I was talking about Xbox One. I'm excited about it. First of all, I want to say that I think it's awesome that a big company like Microsoft kind of stepped off their high horse and listened to the gamers and knew that this just was not gonna fly. And it's funny because I had a podcast last Tuesday, and we had Gamester81 as a guest, and I'll have a link to that below so you guys can listen to it. And at the end of every podcast, usually at the end of every podcast, we have a Q&A. And someone was asking me by the name of ClassicGamePhreak. I'll also have his channel below. Check him out, good friend of mine. And he asked us if Microsoft was going to back out. Like, did we think that Microsoft was going to back out of the whole DRM and try to throw it underneath the rug and get a big pat on the back, And all three of us, myself, James Gruesome, my co-host, and Gamester, were just kind of like, I don't think they're going to budge. I really didn't think they were going to budge. And, a day later, they kind of just dropped the bomb on us, literally. And I'm really excited about it. Will I get an Xbox One on launch? No, I'm still kind of hesitant about getting one. The $500 price tag is still a lot for me right now, financially. Because, the system's $500. You gotta think about the games, the online, all that stuff. It's all gonna add up. It's funny to think that, buying a new game system is almost an investment. But I had such a fun time on the podcast with Gamester81. The All Gen Gamers podcast was something that gave birth to Excess Gaming. That's what really got me into it. The YouTube channel came afterwards, but I mainly just wanted to start a podcast, and it's been a very enjoyable experience, and it was a great honor to have him on. So definitely check it out. I will have a little discretion that I want to say probably around like the 30-minute mark, there's a little bit of Skype problems. We didn't realize that when we were recording, but when I went back and listened to it, that apparently our voices were kind of overlapping each other, and it's kind of almost like incoherent. It's not too bad, but it's something I couldn't fix. Fortunately, I was using a new Skype recorder, and I had never used it before, and I'm guessing it was that application that did it. So here's where I want you guys to come in. What do you think about the new Xbox One complete 180 with the DRM? Are you excited now for the console, or are you kind of regretting putting a pre-order on a PS4, if you liked Microsoft better? Are you still just going to get a PS4 and just say forget it? I mean, there's so many more options now, and I'm just excited about it. I'm excited about an actual console war, because let's face it, PS4 is going to dominate, or it was going to dominate. Now there's actually some competition coming in, and it was all because of you guys. All the gamers, everyone that hosts their own YouTube channels, that do their own podcast or blogs, vlogs, whatever it is. You guys are awesome because your voice was heard and the whole thing changed. I'm really excited about it. So just let me know with a video response, a comment, and thanks for subscribing and watching the video. Check out the podcast as well on the description below, and Classic Game Freak as well. But anyway, guys, as always, happy gaming.